The RAA's Additional Registrar Operations Specification governs registrars' provision of several additional services. Registrars must allow their customers to use DNSSEC upon request. To the extent that registrars offer registrants the ability to register name server addresses, registrars must allow both IPv4 and IPv6 addresses to be specified. If the registrar offers internationalized domain name registrations, all new registrations must comply with RFCs 5890, 5891, 5892, 5893, and their successors. The RAA's Additional Registrar Operations Specification may be modified by ICANN from time to time after consultation with the registrar stakeholder group. The RAA requires registrars to publish the registrant's Benefits and Responsibilities specification or provide a link to it on its websites. Registrars are also required to not take any action inconsistent with the registrant's Benefits and Responsibilities specification. A registrant's benefits include 1. The right to review its registration agreement, 2. The right to accurate and accessible information about identity of its registrar, identity of any privacy or proxy service affiliated with its registrar, terms and conditions, including pricing information applicable to domain name registrations, terms and conditions, including pricing information applicable to any privacy services offered by its registrar, customer support services offered by its registrar and the privacy services provider, including how to access the support services, how to raise concerns and resolve disputes with its registrar and any privacy services offered by its registrar, instructions on its registrar's processes for registering, managing, transferring, renewing, and restoring your domain name registrations, including through any proxy or privacy services made available by its registrar, and 3. The right to not be subject to false advertising or deceptive practice by its registrar, including hidden fees, deceptive notices, and illegal practices. As part of their responsibilities, registrants must comply with the terms and conditions posted by their registrars, including applicable policies from the registrar, the registry, and ICANN, review their registrar's current registration agreement, along with any updates, assume sole responsibility for the registration and use of their domain names, provide accurate information for publication in directories such as Whois, and promptly update this to reflect any changes, and respond to inquiries from their registrars within 15 days, and keep their registrar account data current. As a final point, the RAA also requires registrars to maintain an abuse contact to receive reports of abuse involving registered names sponsored by the registrar. In addition, registrars must establish and maintain a dedicated abuse point of contact, including a dedicated email address and telephone number that's monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to receive reports of illegal activity by law enforcement, consumer protection, quasi-governmental, or other similar authorities. Well-founded reports of illegal activity must be reviewed within 24 hours by an individual who is empowered to take necessary and appropriate actions in response to the report. Registrars must publish on their websites a description of their procedures for the receipt, handling, and tracking of abuse reports. Registrars must document their receipt of and response to all reports for the shorter of 2 years or the longest period permitted by applicable law, and shall provide such records to ICANN upon reasonable notice.